What's up, everybody? Today we have some more deals. I'm going to start saving the best for last. So just keep that in mind. When you watch my videos, if you think, oh, he's not talking about anything today, it's like a good massage, you know, it's a happy ending in the end. So you just got to stay till the end, all right? So with that said, let's start off with Home Depot. They don't really have much going on. Special offers today are for Christmas trees, all right? Or as my sister-in-law would say, Christmas trees. All right, so that's that, Christmas trees. Moving on to direct tools. I made a video a couple days ago and I was talking about the expanded line and the blower. This is the blower I have, and at Home Depot it's $79.99. Direct tools is $47.99, and of course it's going to be $10 shipping. But if you get multiple things, that softens that blow. So this is $47.99. It's factory blemish, so basically it's new. Good deal there. Moving along. Alright, so I also talked about the lawnmower. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. And I was saying how 3-something, or maybe I edited that out. I think I did. But I was talking about some batteries, some 40-volt batteries for some tool that came with, I think it was the blower. And I was saying how the tool being $109 and come with the battery alone was a good deal. But you can oftentimes get them with the lawnmowers, and they come with 6 amp hour batteries on the lawnmowers, and sometimes the lawnmowers get marked way down. But when I think this is why I edited it out, because at Home Depot the lawnmower was like $350 or something reckless. I had never seen them that much. But this $279, I wanted to tell you, that's not a good deal. Even though I have it up, it's not a good deal. But this is what they generally cost at Home Depot, $279. So if you see this, you're like, that looks pretty good at Home Depot. No, it's not a deal. So they're usually $279. Wait till the spring. They should be $279. All right, so don't do that. Moving on, they do have a factory blemish self-propelled model, and it looks cool in that black. And that one's $279. And that's also brand new. It's the self-propelled. But you got to also ask yourself, why is that one $279 and the regular push one is also $279? Well, that's because people complain about the self-propelled models, and basically saying that their self-propelled mechanism doesn't work that well. It was real wonky. I didn't see anybody that liked it. So that's probably why that's discounted and the other one isn't. I personally would skip this. I have the push model, and it works great. I've had it for a couple years now. It works good. Alright, so I thought this was just funny. This is not a deal at all to me. I didn't know Ryobi made a rotary drill. I mean, in my mind, as soon as I saw it, I just pictured the drill doing this to concrete. Like, that's how it probably tries to get through the concrete. That's hilarious to me. It probably works good, though. It probably does. Alright, moving on. The Ryobi hole stud detector. Now, I could totally see the use for this because it saves you time from having to mark the edges. And I'm never really comfortable with that. Like, I'm like, alright, I see this is the, edge, and then I notch it, but it's always like, what if I'm wrong, though? And, it would be great to have something that just highlights the whole thing. Boop, this is the stud. But then I noticed there was a refurbished one. This is $25. That's a good deal. But then I noticed there was a refurbished one. And I'm thinking to myself, well, what happened with that one? Like, what broke? Did it tell somebody it was really a wood stud and it was a pipe or something? Yeah, I don't know about that. So I would like to see one of y'all get that first. And then you make a video and show us how well it works. I don't think I'm going to trust it. All right, moving on to, for real, really good deal. This impact wrench. So I went down a rabbit hole yesterday, y'all. That's why I'm getting to some good stuff now. We're climbing up, we're reaching the climax. So I went down this rabbit hole yesterday of looking at impact wrenches because I don't know what happened. I was just wondering, like, Ridgid has to make a better impact wrench than the one that I have. Like, they just have to, because that thing couldn't remove I don't even want to say what it could remove. It could remove anything, alright, on a car. So I stumble across this bad boy right here, and I'm thinking to myself, man, that looks a lot like the Milwaukee. Like that, big anvil on there. It's huge. It looks like the Milwaukee had these little protrusions that little more like, look at me, I'm a boy toy. But instead of the Milwaukee kind of sleek, let's just get it done type of look. But it reminded me of, you know, Milwaukee and them being under TTI, you know, kind of makes sense. And I started to look at the specs, and they're better than the Milwaukee half-inch impact wrench. I mean, apples to apples, it's better. And so I thought, nah, I'm gonna go test this. So I started looking up torque wrenches so that I can measure and like really put like 2,000 foot-pounds of torque on something, and I was gonna buy this and I was gonna compare the two. But then I started realizing that's gonna be real expensive. Let me just see if somebody else did it first, and then I'll just refer to the video. So somebody did. There's a new channel that's been doing this stuff all year. I think they're called Torque Channel. I don't know. I'm gonna find it. The Torque Channel. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna link to it right here. So basically, this Ridgid is amazing, and supposedly they were supposed to discontinue it because it outperforms the Milwaukee and it has a lifetime warranty. To me, you can't beat that. To me, you can't beat that. I'm ready to trade in my Milwaukee for this. Straight up. I'm ready to trade in my Milwaukee for this, and it's $199. At Home Depot, it's $229. Not a huge difference. But keep an eye on this. I would love to see this go on sale, factory blemish, for like $149. Remember, the factory blemish that comes with the lifetime service agreement. You just simply need to register it within the 90 days. So excellent deal here. They still do have it at Home Depot though. Like I said, they didn't discontinue it. They were supposed to, and another model is supposed to come out, but maybe they're just going to make the Gen 3 impact wrench for the Milwaukee because it's kind of old now. Just better than this one. But that right there, less money, lifetime warranty, hey, get that if you need a good impact wrench. Or not. We'll get into it. Now we're going to head on over to Lowe's. Y'all know I don't really talk much about Lowe's at all. The only thing that I like at Lowe's are the Dewalt XR models of certain power tools, because the XR model is the pro grade. The Atomic is pro grade too, but they aren't as powerful as the XRs, but they are more compact. So kind of does the value, depending on what you need it for, the value is there for professional use. But let's talk about, we're going to save this for last. All right. So I remember somebody made a comment. You know what? I'm going to pause it because I want to find the person that made that comment, although I know I'm not going to be able to. All right, somebody made a comment yesterday. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name. Hopefully you're watching this video, you know who you are. But I don't remember which video it was on, but we were talking about the Ryobi miter saw for $91. And you said that that you got it, and yeah, it was a great deal for, you know, odd jobs and stuff like that, and that you wanted the Metabo, I believe you said table saw. And I responded to you saying, yes, that's really the table saw I've always wanted, because I love the cordless capabilities of it. And I just can't understand why nobody else is doing that. Now, here's a little something about me. Not to be a conspiracy theorist, you know, homesteader, but I do kind of feel like sooner than we think, you know, the stuff might hit the fan, man. I don't really think, I think we might all have to fend for ourselves. At least our children. My kids are 6 and 8 and 19. I don't know if she's gonna have to do it, but my little kids, I think they feel they might have to fend for themselves at some point in their adulthood. And I think it's important to know how to grow your own food, how to build your own things, and how to fix things. So I think relying on these battery operated tools is foolish in the long run, because when and if that happens, once those batteries go out, we're not going, your tools are all gone, right? So I love the convenience of it right now, right? I want both. So I'm like, how can I have both, right? The convenience of the cordless right now, but when the doo-doo hits the fan, I have something corded, right? Instead of buying all these tools and having duplicates of everything, I would love to fall into the Metabo line. Here's the thing about Metabo. They're Hitachi. They've been rebranded, and they're owned by what I think is Koki Holdings. But they make really good tools. It's not like they're like slouches. It's not, I hate to say Ridgid, because we just talked about that impact wrench, which is very good. But they have tools that can compete with a Milwaukee or a Dewalt. Their tools are high quality. They're usually expensive though. You don't really see that buy one get one deals with Metabo, but or Metabo. I don't know. I say Metabo. Metabo, tomato. But anyway, let's get into it. I've said enough. So, you have, out of that 36 volt line, because that's the line that has corded and cordless, I started to dig deep, and I'm like, man, what if they have more tools now that is in addition to the table saw that has corded, cordless capabilities? And they do. So that first up is this circular saw. All right, very compact circular saw. It should be 7 1/4. It's 7 1/4. Hybrid cordless and corded, $99. Marked down from $180. Okay, this is almost half off. Almost half off territory. Excellent reviews. I bought one because I want to test all this stuff out, and I'm gonna do like long-term tests and stuff. Next up, we have an impact driver. Now, $199. You're like, but look, you get the impact driver, you get 2 batteries, a charger, and a hard case. Now, it's also corded and cordless capable. Now, with the Metabo line, when you look at the specs, and I don't like looking at specs solely because people be lying. All right, Milwaukee lie. Like I've never seen their tools reach the potential of what they said. Like even with the fully charged, the best battery, Milwaukee be lying. But Milwaukee still mostly outperforms everybody, and they do a really good job. But Metabo, their numbers are generally with. I'm gonna link another video from the Torque channel. I think is what they called. They did a comparison test from the Metabo impact wrench and the Milwaukee impact wrench. I think y'all probably know what I'm going to think. I bought that Metabo. I did not. They do have a Metabo impact wrench. I just wasn't paying $300 for it. It's not on sale. But I want to say it outperformed the Milwaukee a little bit. Like it was neck and neck. It was the same. It was the same. It was a wash. So you wouldn't be disappointed with it. So you want to make sure you have a good battery though. But anyway, so you have this. You get 2 batteries, and you get the charger. It's $199, right? Now, moving on. Let's skip that for now. Now you have their hammer drill. So you see what this is. Hammer drill plus the impact driver. We've seen these deals before with Dewalt and Milwaukee at Home Depot, right? Well, it's the same thing. You might just say, well, Chris, well, it's not the same thing because Dewalt, you get 2 tools. So that is not the same. That's better. But let's compare it to Milwaukee. Going back to say the specs are very similar. The specs are more conservative because on the Torque channel when they did the test, Metabo actually performed and did what it said it was going to do. So, or actually a little bit better, which is usually unseen. Everybody lie except for Metabo. So the same this $398. You get the impact driver and you get the cordless drill, the hammer drill, right? You have your little, handle and everything. You say, well, there's no extra tool, but you do get 2 extra batteries and an extra charger. I checked on eBay. One of these batteries and a charger sells for like $130. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we can get $180, $160, $170 for an extra 2 batteries and a charger. Okay, so that kind of comes out to be the same thing. 2 batteries and a charger is the same as a free tool. All right. So it is the same. I recommend these. Now let's go back to the reciprocating saw. $99 marked down from $199. You're saving $100. Okay, that's over 50%. It's like 51% or 50.5. And then finally, we have this miter saw. It is corded and cordless. Okay, it's a 10-inch version, which is easier to move around. I believe it folds up. I want to say it folds up. I've seen it folded up. I don't want to say too much though, but I think this folds up and it's easier to carry around. I didn't get this, but don't pay $669 for this. They have two different versions. They have one that comes with a battery and then one that comes with the cord. That cord is like $119. That's the cheapest I found it, and of course you can price match. But if you go to Menards or Menards, I forgot what my wife called it. I've never seen this place before. But Menards has the whole set for $3.99. Fortunately, Lowe's won't price match Menards, but you can just buy it from there. You know, you just buy it from there. You have to pay for shipping. I think shipping for me was like $30, but I didn't buy it because I already have a Dewalt 12-inch and it's plugged in, so I don't really need the battery operated capabilities. I just use a circular saw or whatever if I'm out. But there you have it. So here's the thing about Metabo tools and why I went on ahead and grabbed those four last night. I need to go pick them up today. I'm about to do that as soon as I finish this video. The reason I did that was because, not just because of the cordless capabilities, but also the warranty. Miter saws are excluded. I think they have a 2-year or maybe a 5-year warranty, but all of the handheld cordless tools have lifetime warranties. Boom, there you go. Yeah, there you go. You're welcome. You're welcome. I did not know that. Why is nobody talking about Metabo like that? Metabo tells no lies. They perform. They give you the corded and cordless capabilities, so you don't need duplicates of all your tools. They're competitively priced, and they have lifetime warranties. Come on, y'all. What we doing? What we doing? All right, so once I start using these tools, whenever we finally move into the new house, I'm going to start doing comparisons. But I am going to make another video just doing like not an unboxing, but I'm going to be comparing this impact driver cordless drill to the Milwaukee, because I do have that on me. And we're going to talk about the way they feel in the hand and little features and stuff like that. I'm not going to test them out because I have nothing to do here for my mom, but I will when we move. But anyway, that's it for today, guys. Hopefully this was helpful. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What are your experiences with Metabo tools? Did you know that they had a lifetime warranty? Did you know that they expanded their 36-volt line? I'm just waiting. They have a couple nailers too, but no like framing nails or anything like that. They just have, I can't remember what. They have a duplex nailer and 36 volt. I think that's it. I think they have one other nailer, but once they expand it out, I'll probably look to them for the nails as well. But you guys let me know what you think. Let me know what your experience is. Share with the community, and I will see you guys next video.